Good evening, everyone. My name is Jason Littman, and I've had the honor of serving as president of the student body this past year. Congratulations to all of my fellow classmates because we have finally made it. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we will take the walk down to Tomahawk Stadium and emerge as champions. After a 13-year journey, I believe it is safe to say we are all champions of our education and champions of our futures. Tomorrow night, as we sit on the field, anxious, nervous, excited, happy, and even a touch of sadness that this is all over, we will be forming our greatest and final memory together as a class. Perhaps even greater than our 6th grade field trip to Kings Island. It's been a journey, and it's been real. I can remember back to the beginning of that journey when many of us were just learning how to sing the rainbow in Miss Watson's music class. Wearing the oversized, soaring high t-shirts, ready to become big kids and move on to the elementary school. It was a different time back then, not only for ourselves, but for the world as a whole. Times have changed, and it's fascinating to look back at the progression throughout our school years. In primary school, we bought little yellow tickets at the beginning of the week to pay for our lunches. Classes united as one big group in the library to watch an episode of Reading Rainbow on an oversized TV with a small screen. DVD players in cars were looked at as the next big thing. Come elementary school, we started using 6-digit PIN codes to purchase our lunch. Big projectors on carts just started being used to show us videos like The Incredible Econ, the incredibly cheesy rap that taught us everything we needed to know about economics for the Wally World simulation in the cafeteria. And the digital clocks in the elementary school were a nice new feature. By middle school, there was a projector in every classroom. The ability to keep in constant contact with the others through text messaging became a widespread phenomenon. We all joined the Facebook social media database to get to know one another. We even asked anonymous questions to each other over FormSpring. A new medium to make friends, socialize, and achieve popularity was born. Now, in high school, there is almost nothing that has not been changed through technology. Textbooks are online. We use our own computers in class every single day. Texting is a form of communication that has become second nature to our being. Our constant access to Google makes us the most intelligent human beings the world has ever seen, with unthinkable knowledge and power at our fingertips. New everyday struggles and stress exist when we try and put together the absolute best Snapchat story to show everyone how much fun we are having. Speaking of which, this would be really great for my story, so one second. Or the struggle from how to word a tweet to get the most favorites, or what picture will get you the most likes on Instagram. We are part of a generation that has experienced the evolution of technology simultaneous to our upbringing. We are the first group of graduates that has experienced technological integration all 4 years in high school, with the utilization of computers and cell phones. Change was thrown our way, and we learned to adapt. The ability to adapt to our surrounding environment has been a skill of the class of 2015 for a long time now. Adapting to 4 teachers in 1 year of physics and still scoring above average nationally on the AP exam is a feat only the class of 2015 can claim. My speech is titled Friends and Memories. It is titled this for no other reason than that's what Mark Massali chose it would be when I didn't have its title yet this past Sunday when he needed it for the program. However, I don't think the title could be any more appropriate considering where we sit now. The world is constantly changing around us. As we continue to adapt and take on even more technological changes over the upcoming years in college, the only constant throughout the whole process are the friends we make and the memories we've had. It is our job to look past the materialistic things building around us and focus on the people who experience it with us. The class of 2015 has been viewed as unique for as long as we have been the class of 2015. Every year, our teachers tell us how refreshing we are. It was always the way that we treated others that distinguished us from everyone else. For the most part, we are all friends. The passion, enthusiasm, and compassion we bring to the classroom, the field, and the community makes us unique. Being a kid at Indian Hill has been a lot of fun. Having fun is great, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the past year has taught me a lot about growing up. As we prepare for our futures and going off on our own, we are learning to be responsible and plan for ourselves. We don't have teachers in the hallway herding us around from class to class like in primary school, and since last week, it's been pretty nice to eat lunch without a sharp pain in my stomach. My C-Lunch brothers and sisters know what it's like to wait until 12:35 to eat lunch. The ambition of the class of 2015 is undeniable. With that ambition, we can play a role in shaping future generations. What the future looks like is up to all of us. Things are on the move in the world, and leaders and innovators are needed. How are we going to continue to adapt to solve the problems of today? Be courageous, be brave, and you really can't spend too much time worrying about haters because everyone has them. All they do is hold you back. If you don't have any, could you say to yourself, I've stood up for something I believe in? The memories have been real. The time spent with Madeline Seedling each and every week as we fought against the clock to produce Braised Meat episodes in hopes of satisfying the teachers, administration, students, and parents. It's not an easy job. When we dominated the junior class in Powerpuff Football, some juniors over there. Who can ever forget Mark Toller's freshman speech when he shaved his head into an inverted mohawk? The pep rallies all throughout high school, always featuring the Go Home Freshman chant. And just this past year, when D-Lo from Kiss 107 mistakenly gave the juniors the spirit stick. The months preparing and competing in DECA competitions where we would hashtag DECADominate. Clay Heald, always making sure we are having a great day with his fist bumps in the hallway. The brand new show Rad Money featuring David Ruttenberg, the show to increase your portfolio. The clutch performance by Abigail Singer and Alex Skidmore to clinch the 2013 state tennis title. The laughs we shared at Second City in Chicago. Rap Battle the Musical, and Charles Chuck the Truck Stevens getting his hair cut with some toast. I want to thank every member of the class of 2015 for making over a decade at Indian Hill the extraordinary experience that it was. So here's to the friendships we formed. Here's to the memories we've made. Here's to the adversity we faced. Here's to the things we've accomplished. Here's to the things we have yet to achieve. Here's to our bright future. And most importantly, here's to the Indian Hill class of 2015. This past year, I spent every single morning after first period reading the morning announcements to the school with my fellow student body officers, Daniel Harder, Grace McCormick, and Catherine Arnold. And every single morning I signed off with the same reminder. So one last time to send us off. Don't forget to continue to demonstrate what it means to be a brave. Leadership, integrity, pride, excellence, respect, and opportunity. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to all of my friends, the class of 2015.